Okay, so I completely removed everything out of this van because we're going to be spraying this stuff on the walls and the ceiling. Let me show you what it looks like completely bare inside the van. So as you can see, I removed the bed. I removed all of the water containers in the refrigerator, and all we left was the cabinets. Because what we're going to do is we're going to take that plastic material there and we're going to mask the whole floor, and we're going to mask over the cabinets. And I'm going to use this stuff here. This is Rust-Oleum truck bed coating. It's what you spray inside truck beds. And I'm going to be putting that all on the exposed flat metal, on the ceiling, on the walls, down here. All of this, besides pillars like this, are going to be completely covered in truck bed liner. And what this truck bed liner does, what I hope it does, is that when I'm in cold weather temperatures, just think about if you take a soda can out of the fridge and you put it on the counter, over time it's going to start to condensate. Well, if you had truck bed liner over the can, I don't think it would condensate. So that's the theory here. I'm going to completely coat the inside. Insulation's going to go there, and then walls are going to go over that, and we'll see how that works. We'll check back in with you here shortly. Okay, so here we are in the van. Just to give you a little update of where I'm at and what I've done so far is I have masked all the areas off of metal that I'm going to potentially be screwing into for risers or support beams for cabinetry in the bed. So everywhere that I may be potentially drilling into in the future, I'm not going to want that bed liner on it because it may crack when I drill through it. So that's why I'm doing that. The next step is I am going to be taking this plastic and covering the whole floor and covering the back area so I don't get any paint or rhino liner or truck bed liner anywhere I don't want it, and up there as well. So when that's done, we'll check back in with you. I have weights for holding the plastic down so the plastic doesn't move while I'm spraying this bed liner. I got the cabinets that Tim from Time for Exploring had made me all covered up so they don't get any overspray on them. And I got all the areas masked up that I want masked up. All right, we're getting ready to spray, and I'm wearing a mask because I'm spraying paint. So here is the spray bed liner. You can kind of see how it's very, very porous, and it covers all the surfaces minus the surfaces that I'm going to be bolting into. And yeah, it just covers the whole roof. So what we're going to do next is take this Reflectix and we're going to put spray adhesive on and attach it to the ceilings and the walls, all the flat surfaces. And then we're going to put another layer on top of the wood that we're going to attach to these beams that come all the way across and for the walls. And you spray it on the surface and wait about 1 to 2 minutes to where it's tacky, and then you push the rest of it up. So we're halfway through. How you guys doing? My name's Kevin, and I live in a van with my 2 dogs, and we travel this country bringing you footage of our travels along the way here on YouTube. It was suggested to me to come out to the cemetery for Memorial Day weekend to show all the flags that are in this graveyard. So that's where I'm at today. Let's take a look. There sure are a good number of flags flying for Memorial Weekend to show and honor the soldiers that gave the ultimate price for the freedom and this country for what they believe in. So let's take a moment here and walk around this graveyard, this cemetery, and take a look at the history. This cemetery is quite large, and there's not just one of them. There's 2. So we're gonna head over to that side too and get some footage of both of these cemeteries. This cemetery over here is just packed with floral arrangements. Very cool. Let's go take a look. So it's pretty humbling for me to walk through places like this and see some of these graveyards that have the American flag standing next to them proudly, and I get to see that they served in the military. Charles Conrad, he was in Vietnam as an SP4 in the United States Army, and he passed away in 2019. And Robertson, beloved husband, dad, and Poppy, passed away in 2012. He's a veteran of the United States Air Force, and he was born in 1929. Sergeant Guerrero, born in 1949 and passed away in 2015. If I could speak to all the souls in this cemetery that have served in the military and say thank you, that's what I'm doing right now. Thank you to all who have served, watching. Thank you to all that have family members that have served, that are watching. But most importantly, thank you to all you who gave your lives serving our country. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Okay, very humbling for me to be here, and I feel very rewarded being a citizen of this country to have so many great people fight for our freedom and fight for this great nation. But we're gonna leave this cemetery now, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you on a road trip. I'm gonna take you into the Kuya Lake where I did a live stream last Tuesday, and there's some cool spots that I wanted to film and show you guys. I'm gonna take you there, and then I'm gonna take you over to Lake Success where I did a live stream today, and I'm gonna show you some cool places around there that you guys couldn't see in a live stream. So why don't you come with me? All right, I pulled over to the side of this road to start the trek onto the way in to the Kuya Lake. And the reason why I pulled over here is this starts the epic drive that I saw going into it. I wanted to bring you guys in for this whole drive because it's so beautiful that this is where we're gonna be headed. We're gonna head up that mountain and we're gonna disappear into those mountains over there. But first, let me show you where I came from. This view is amazing. All right, let's get in the van and head on to this epic drive. Come with me. All right, I pulled over into the side of the road because I wanted to show you guys this view, which is one of the best views I've ever seen. Take a look at this whole surrounding. All right, let's get back in the van and continue this trip up to Lake Cahuilla. All right, everybody, I stopped in here at Rainiers Candy and Gifts. They also have ice cream. I heard this is world renowned. Driving from all the way to the East Coast to the West Coast, this is one of the places that I was told to stop and see, and right now I'm getting something. Take a look. English toffee. Oh, we'll definitely take a pecan one. So guys, right now we're over here on the candy side and the gift side, and I think on the other side is the ice cream. There is a line outside, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna have enough time to get into that line, walk inside and grab some ice cream, but as for now, I'm gonna eat some candy. We'll check back in with you soon. All right, so I'm gonna dig into the, what was this one here? The toffee. I'm gonna dig into that, have a bite of that, and we'll eat that later and we'll show you. But as of right now, so this is what it looks like. Oh my gosh. One bite is good for now, because you guys won't see me for a while if I finish all this. Check back in soon. All right, I was just in there and I got this. 2 bites and I'm already full, but I'm standing outside because she told me that the view is pretty epic, so I'm gonna film some of that for you guys now. He doesn't want to be on television.
No,
he had said absolutely not,
no,
never, ever, ever put him on television.
Oh my goodness.
All right, guys, as you can see, we pulled over to Old Three Rivers Cemetery here in California. This place is a cemetery like I've never seen before. Let me show you guys around. Not like most cemeteries you see from where I'm from, which is the Midwest. This is very, very desert ground out here. It's interesting to me to see different cemeteries across the country, and I thought I'd bring you guys into what I'm seeing here. Let's take a look around. For Memorial Weekend, it is so nice to see us honoring our heroes with flags that are all over the cemetery. Like Edward Lee Howell. United States Air Force. Born in 1937 and passed away in 2014, a beloved father and grandfather. Recently passed away on January 10th of 2021. Mark Eugene Robb, United States Marine Corps, Sergeant, U.S. Army, World War II in Korea, born in 1924. And like I said, he passed away recently in 2021. Loving husband, father, and grandfather. Very interesting headstone up here. Let's go take a look. One of the most interesting headstones I've ever seen. Oscar Anderson, 1897, 1968. It's unreadable, but it looks like 1906 to 1978. Jean Grey and Marion Gray, 1912 to 1995. Grace Blessing Game, 1895 to 1977. Very different headstone. All right, guys, that's it for the cemetery. I'm gonna get back in the van and we're gonna drive further up and show you the rest of Kuya River. All right, no better way to end this week's video than with Lake Kuya right behind me. We hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. We're gonna close it out with some surrounding video here. Next week's video is gonna start tomorrow. I'm gonna show you Lake Success, where I filmed today's live stream. But as for now, guys, thanks for stopping by as the cars drive by, and we'll see you on the next one.
Gravel road, I've been asked to slow down. Fireplace, do you know how? Pass the paper, my desk is out.